I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Cougars, and welcome to the Cougar Cafe.
And happy first day of school.
Miss Rob, you're not usually on this side of the camera. What's up?
You're right, Melanie, because the Cougar Cafe is a student production, but I wanted to start things off by introducing myself. I'm Miss Robertson, and I am the sponsor for our Cougar News team, and this is Melanie, one of my excellent producers from last year.
For the first week or two, the videos will be simple because we will be getting our crew together and working out our system for the morning announcements.
And we'll provide you with some information of how to join our news crew, even if you're not in the video communications course.
Okay, so some of the staff replied to our request for introduction videos, and we are going to show a couple today.
Let's send it over to Colin, who helped us with those interviews.
This first week, we're getting to know our wonderful faculty here at Ansbach High School. To start us off, we have Miss Daniels, our guidance counselor, who is super important to us, especially this week, because she works with our schedules. So, while we have you, how do I change my schedule?
Good question, Colin. So, as your school counselor, I sent you an email with a Google form in it. And if you can't find it in your email, you can find it on my Google site. But the Google form is your road to request a change if you need it. First thing on the form, you have to look and see if, the change is even possible. Some classes are only available this time, that kind of thing. Then you need to make sure that you're tracking with your graduation plan for high school students. For middle school students, that's less important. But for high school students, are you still on track to graduate if you make this change? You also have to check a box that say you talk to your parent, and that is absolutely critical because it is important to have parent permission to make these changes. And when I confirm the change, I will copy you and your parent on the email, so make sure you really have talked to them. And then you just say, drop this, add that, and submit it, and I get the form, and if I'm able to, I make the change, or I tell you, we weren't able to make this change, because some changes are subject to availability if there's a space, or if it's possible to make that move, or sometimes, principal or administrative approval. So sometimes it just isn't possible. But either way, you should hear back from me pretty quickly, usually same day or by the next day, and you get notified by email. Until you get that email from me, though, you need to go to whatever class is on your schedule. Unless there's no class on your schedule, at which point, whenever that happens, then come see me. So say you're missing a class for fourth block, then come see me fourth block and we'll sort out what must have happened. So that's the way you do it. It's easy and simple. Changes are possible for 7th grade and up. 6th graders have a very set schedule. 7th and 8th graders can really only change electives, but for high school students, of course, there's a lot more going on, so there's a lot more possibilities for dropback.
All right, well, how long do we have to do this?
So you have exactly 10 days from the start of school, which means I need your request in my email by COB Thursday, September 2.
COB? What's that?
It's close of business, which is 3 p.m. for you guys, but hey, don't delay. The sooner you make the change, the sooner you can get into that class you really want.
Of course. Thank you so much, Miss Daniels.
All right, thanks for having me.
Well, Cougars, there's a new sheriff in town, meaning we have a new principal, Principal Popielski. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Dave Popielski, and a little bit about myself. I'm originally from Western New York, a lifelong Buffalo Bills fan, and so I'm excited for football. He's shaking his head. I don't know about that, but been a Dodds teacher for over 10 years now, and I have a wife, a son, and my wife's name's Lori, and son's EJ. We have a couple of dogs and some fish, and we're excited to move out here and be a part of the Ansbach team.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit about your teaching experience?
Sure. I started teaching chemistry after I got out of the Marine Corps about 15 years ago, and taught in rural South Dakota, chemistry, AP chemistry, and then got into Dodds in 2010, taught AP chemistry and chemistry as well.
Great. Really happy to have you here.
Well, happy to be here. Yeah. Go Cougars.
Well, that wraps up our first Cougar Cafe. We hope that you have a great first day.
And a fantastic school year. Go Cougars!